Well, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of Logically Thinking. I was just enjoying my lunch break here and was thinking about future ideas for Logically Thinking episodes, and this one popped into my head. And now that I got the iPad here, I thought, well, why don't I just do this now while the idea is fresh in my head? So here we go. What game do you always find yourself going back to when you're bored or just want to pick up something? What's your old faithful, basically? And I'll ask that in two questions. What is your modern favorite, and what is your retro favorite that you always go back to, that you always play? My modern favorite, funny enough, is the WWE games, WWE SmackDown versus Raw. Now they're doing it by year finally, so it was WWE 12. But anytime I'm bored and I just want to pick up and play a game, I always find myself going back to that one. And obviously, growing up, I was a fan of pro wrestling. I've been involved in pro wrestling for a long, long time. So I guess it isn't really that surprising that I come back to it. But I always wondered about those people that played Madden football all the time, or the basketball games, how they could keep picking up a version of the same game essentially year after year after year. And then I thought about it, and I do that with the SmackDown games. But the thing is, if you enjoy it, and you know what kind of experience you're going to get out of it, you're always going to go back towards it. And this made me think even further that basically the Call of Duty games is essentially the Madden of first-person shooters. It comes out every year. People pick it up. They know what kind of experience they're going to get. It's not going to be very different from the last game, but a lot of people still purchase it, and a lot of people still enjoy it. And there's people out there who hate the Call of Duty games now because they keep coming out, but if you think about it, they make money, and just like the Madden games, it's a familiar experience that players tend to gravitate towards too. So Call of Duty really is the Madden of first-person shooters. So to get back on topic, retro-wise, for retro games that I always keep going back to if I'm bored, I gotta say that's probably Shadowrun on the Super Nintendo. And even though it's an RPG, there's not a lot of grinding elements to it. It's really easy to get into. The storyline is always engaging. And there are elements that change, like the hacking and stuff like that. So you're never always getting the same game, but it's just a game that always sucks me in. So if I'm bored, that's always one of the first picks I can kind of pull up on the Super Nintendo and just enjoy. So, and that leads me into my next thing. What is your favorite modern game to always go back to when you're bored? And what is your favorite retro game to always go back to? Another quick little side blurb. Cody Rhodes, he's a WWE wrestler. He is the brother of Dustin Rhodes and the son of Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. Cody always plays The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, start to finish, at least once every year. It's kind of a tradition for him. So that kind of all ties together in this. What game do you always go back to play? And other than that, so we can kind of wrap this up, I just recently did a video review of the Turbo EverDrive. If you haven't checked that out yet, please do. It's a very cool flash card for the TurboGrafx-CD PC engine, and also works for the Turbo Duo. And my music video for No Fear, if you haven't watched that, check that out, because that is really cool. I had a good time being a part of it, and just a lot of fun there. So check it out if you haven't checked it out yet. The single is still out. It's up on Amazon, MP3, CD Baby, a couple other sites. Still waiting for iTunes. Don't know what's going on with it there. But if you haven't checked those things out yet, please do, and all that other good stuff. So that's it for now. This has been another episode of Logically Thinking. Post in the comments what your favorite modern and retro games are to go back to, and we'll go from there, folks. Take it easy. Bye.